Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How is life in your world? How's things where you are? Let me know in the comments. Things here are pretty good. It's a little late because I had soccer practice tonight. Well, my daughter had soccer practice tonight. And I was hoping to do some table saw stuff when I got home today. But I didn't get all the parts I ordered, which is a problem. So my oldest wants me to make her an art box, and I came down this weekend to try to cut some cherry and stuff. And I have a Delta something 7065 705. I don't know what model number is. That we got a couple years ago. Thanks to a lot of you. A lot of you contributed to the funds to buy that saw. So I love it. Compared to the saw that I had before it, this thing is miles beyond. It's got a cast iron top, which means it's nice and flat. It's got stamped steel extension wings, but I don't care. The fence system is amazing. The saw is powerful enough for me. Sometimes I cut maple, but most of the time it's cherry and oak and pine and, you know, walnut. Nothing really majorly hard, but it does just fine in, you know, inch thick wood, which is the typical thing that I'm cutting. So I love it, love it, love it. But it has a couple of flaws, and the one is I started to try to cut and immediately just getting facefuls of dust. So I take the throat plate out and look down in there, and the dust port on this thing is like 2.5 inches, and it's got like a real sharp bend in it right before it exits the saw. So if you get like even a toothpick size sliver down in there, it clogs up almost immediately. And when it clogs up and the sawdust can't exit the chute, it just comes back in your face up through the plate, and it's terrible. It makes my allergies go crazy. I was feeling kind of icky this weekend anyway, so Sunday I came down here and kind of moved everything out of the way, took my dust collection box out, measured the thing, pulled the throat plate out, cleaned out all the sawdust that was in there, and decided it was time to do something about it. Now, I'll show you that in a second. So I got an adapter. This is a 2¼ to 4 inch adapter so that I could put some normal size dust collection hose on here. I got a dust bag. This is just a PowerTech 3 micron dust filter bag that I will put on a blower. And I got a blower. I'll get that up here in a second. It's really heavy. But essentially, I'm just going to put no cyclone or anything like that. I'm just a hobbyist. It's a little it's not like I'm doing production work in here. It'll take me a very long time to get that bag filled to a point where I'd actually need to clean it. So I'm just gonna deal with it, right? Like I'll just dump it every week or whatever. So I got this blower motor. This is the whole point of this whole story. Given to me years ago. Before I even had a need for it, I was working on building out this shop. I had maybe a miter saw. I don't even think I had the bandsaw or anything yet. And the guy said, "You can have this saw, or you can have this blower." And I said, "Okay." And I believe that this was originally intended for an actual like wall-mounted dust collection system, but it's not going to be used for that. I'm just going to hook a bag on the outlet, hook it straight into my saw, so sawdust will go straight through this blower. There'll be no cyclone in the middle, no dust bin. I've seen quite a few YouTubers do that, and they say they love it because they don't have a problem with trying to clean, you know, their dust collection bin out. They're not a production shop. I don't need to have a big cabinet that I have to shovel out because I'm not making that much sawdust. So let me show you this blower motor. This thing, it actually has a little tag on it that says Foley Belslaw, Kansas City, Missouri, with a serial number and stuff. I don't know what this came off of, but this is a 110, 115, or 230. I could put this thing to 240 volts. 3rd horsepower blower fan. And I guess my question is, I don't know much about these. What I do know is this motor looks ridiculous size to me. And I think there's only one circuit down here. So I don't know what happens if I hook this up to my saw and I turn the saw on at the same time. Does this blow? I have no idea. Will I pop a breaker? I don't know. I got to figure that out. But this is the plan. So if you have any thoughts on using this gigantic beast of a motor with my table saw on the same circuit, is it even possible? Should I not even attempt it? This says it's going to draw peak amps of 6.5 amps. I don't think the saw draws more than 10. So if I'm on a 15 amp breaker, I guess I could break it. I don't know that I'm on a 15 amp. I don't know what's in this. I need to go check the breaker box. I guess I really should do the research myself instead of begging for you. But I just wanted to keep you in the loop because I'm probably not going to record any videos of this install. I need to build some sort of a outfeed area to put this in, so I'm not going to be doing it immediately anyway, until I can go get some 2x4s and stuff, and I don't have any money for that. This came out of some business money. Bought the stuff to hook this up, so I'm out of business money. Until I get more business money, I can't go buy the 2x4s and stuff that I need to build a proper outfeed area that can sit in. So, it's a little bit of a holding pattern, but at least I got part of it here. I don't know why I just spent all that time explaining that to you. I don't think anybody gives a damn. No, I can't think of a single reason why I just spent all this time explaining what I was going to do to you. So we'll just leave it at that. This is another one of those videos that doesn't make any sense at all. Unless you can tell me something about this motor. Should I even try it? Maybe I'm an idiot. Let me know what you think. I think the other thing I need to do is make throat inserts, the throat plates, like zero clearance. I've never tried to make one. I just need to do that. I think that would help. That's what I have. What a crappy video. Sorry. Thanks for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, being wonderful people. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Alexa, tell me a random fact.
In 1999, Edward de Bono, who originated the term lateral thinking, proposed shipping Marmite to the Middle East to reduce conflict, which he thought was caused in part by low zinc levels.